name's Brian. This is where MAGA comes to talk. It looks like it's, at this point, it's not if Trump's going to take Greenland for the United States. It's just when, right? And how. And, you know, he's decided he wants it. We need it. You know, Denmark, I was just reading that Denmark, that's just been totally ripping off Greenland and exploiting the people of Greenland for however long they've owned Greenland. Do you know the population of Greenland is about the same population as like Wyoming, right? Which is a very tiny population in Wyoming. Trump's going to take it. Now, what that looks like, you know, I'm going to talk about on the program this morning. But let me know in the chat, and this will be, and I want you guys to call me on the air when I start the morning show today. Do you support President Trump taking Greenland? Yes or no? Do you support President Trump taking Greenland? Yes or no? I'm excited about it because I didn't realize, I mean, I knew Greenland was big, but I didn't realize it would be a larger expansion of the size of the United States than the Louisiana Purchase, which changed everything for the country. And Trump is taking it, and we know he's taking it. One of the reasons he's taking it, obviously, is for the reasons stated. National security. But it'll forever be his legacy. I mean, you know, Jefferson, I know the liberals like to talk about Sally Hemings and slavery all the time, but what Jefferson, as president is most known for is the Louisiana Purchase and Lewis and Clark, right? And as president, when he was president. And President Trump understands that the legacy that he will have when he makes the largest land acquisition the United States has ever made, ever. And that's exciting, isn't it? Oh, man, it's very exciting. So, of course, the liberals are melting down. I mean, the liberals are having meltdowns over everything. You know, come on. You know, he took a dictator out of power in Venezuela. They're having meltdowns. So there's nothing that Trump can do that they're going to approve of. They're just in a constant state of meltdown. Now, if you're new, make sure you subscribe. And on the next stream, I'll be live in the studio, and I'll be taking your live calls. You won't want to miss that. Yeah, you know, the reality of the situation is that China and Russia are already operating in Greenland, and it's a major national security risk. In this tiny little country, Greenland, with a population about the size of Wyoming, they don't have the ability to do this. And one of the things I'm going to play on the program later this morning is the Prime Minister of Austria in English warning Trump. Let me tell you, we're not going to listen to any saber rattling from the birthplace of Hitler, all right, Austria. They say they're going to kick us out of all of our European bases. NATO will fall apart. Let NATO dissolve. We don't need NATO. Without NATO, Europe would dissolve. They would be the ones that dissolved. Most European countries, they have really no military. They have very, very small armies and navies and air forces, very tiny, because they've been leaning on the United States to protect them. We are NATO, and hey, Europe is pushing to have World War III with Russia over Ukraine. Let's let NATO dissolve. Let us be no longer a part of an alliance with Europe, and let them start World War III on their own and see how well they do without the United States. Meanwhile, President Trump will have Greenland flying the American flag over it. It's interesting, you know, how's he going to do it? Is he just going to say it's ours and annex it? Send the military there? We have one base there now, right? He may. He may. My guess is that President Trump has, you know, President Trump's been working on Greenland even before he won this election. And on election night in 2024, at Mar-a-Lago, at President Trump's private election watch party, he had a who they say is the biggest online influencer in Greenland was there. Don Jr., if you remember, early in the second term here, flew on Trump Force One with a group with Greenland and met with people over there. So my guess is that the Trump administration already has some type of agreement with people in authority in Greenland. And Greenland has already told them they want to be a part of the United States. Would you rather be part of the United States or Denmark? Right, exactly. Could you imagine? Do you know what Greenland's going to be like when they become part of the United States? It's going to be amazing. It's going to become so rich. The people of the native population of Greenland are all going to be millionaires. And they're going to have incredible resorts. We may take a MAGA cruise there. Who knows, right? Yeah. It's a very strategic territory, and it's going to be ours. They're going to be making tons of money off of the natural resources that Denmark has been stealing from them. Yeah. It's going to be beautiful. I'm excited about it. I mean, this to me, this is as good as it gets. And to have an expansion in landmass that large, where would that put us on the rankings of landmass compared to the other countries? Would that make us, with Greenland, would the United States be the largest or second largest country, land-wise, in the world? I don't know. Does anyone know the answer to that? Well, I'm going to stay here in sunny South Florida, but I'll tell you this. They become part of the United States, I will visit Greenland. I will visit Greenland if when they become a part of the United States, not if. It's a done thing. It's a done deal. Trump has already decided he is going to make it a part of the United States. It's just a matter of how he's going to do it, not if. It's a done deal. Whether he just sends the military over there and says it's ours, or he's got a deal with the people there, he's just going to take it. And, yeah, make Greenland great again. Greenland will be great. Best POTUS ever, no doubt about it. I'm excited. How many of you would visit Greenland when they become a part of the United States? I'm going to visit. Sure. Hopefully there'll be a Trump hotel there with very good heat. Oh, I'm excited. I am very excited. Very exciting. 25% bigger than Alaska. Wow. Wow. You'd visit? Absolutely. I'd visit in a heartbeat. Yeah. I have to buy some clothes. I don't have that kind of warm weather gear, but that's okay. Oh, it'll be exciting. 25% bigger than Alaska. Isn't that something? Oh yeah, I'm very excited about it. And the way that Europe is freaking out over it. Oh my goodness. Sorry, Europe. Bunch of losers. What are they going to do about it? Could you have a golf course in Greenland? It'd have to be an indoor golf course, I think. Send Denmark a postcard. Exactly. Exactly. There's only about 30,000 in Greenland. NATO, yeah, well, we're NATO. The United States is NATO. Venezuela could very well become a territory of the United States. I would not be surprised. Could you imagine? We've got Venezuela, we got Greenland. Oh my goodness, the country's getting bigger every day. Oh, that's great. Yeah, I'm very excited about it. Who knows about Cuba? Cuba's going to fall soon. Cuba will not be able to last without the Venezuelan oil. I don't know. Canada, not that I got any beef with Canada, but the callers I get from Canada, so many of them are just so rude. You know? That's the thing with Canada. I mean, I got a call yesterday, just so rude. I don't know. The people of Greenland seem much nicer. There's a homeless guy that sleeps every night at the patio tables at this restaurant. And the other day, I don't know if it was a Monday. Yeah, it had to be Monday. It wasn't yesterday, so it had to be Monday. I pull out of Starbucks, and he's got his head on his lap. And I thought he might, when I pulled up, I saw him, and I thought, I don't know, is he alive? And I was thinking about it, and I'm like, well, should I call him? So when I left, I honked the horn to see if he moved, so I knew he was alive. And now he's standing up, though, so I was really, concerned about him. I almost just called 911, and then I said, no, let me honk the horn, and he'll move from that, and he did move. And now I see him standing up, walking around a little bit. Oh, man, yeah, so it's not a question of if President Trump is going to make Greenland a part of the United States. It's just when and how, right? And there's a lot of reporting of him just using the military and going there and taking it. It's amazing. It absolutely is. It's a national security issue. And, China is operating all over the place, as is Russia, in and around Greenland. The president's been telling us this. So we need it to stop them from having so much control and dominance at the Arctic Circle and between North America and Europe. The shortest way to Europe is over Greenland. Didn't Lindbergh fly over Greenland when he made his transatlantic flight? For some reason, I think he did. If you're new, make sure you subscribe to the channel. On the next stream, I'll be live in the studio taking your calls. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Mag. We would be very proud to have Greenland a part of the United States. Most Americans will want to visit. I wonder what the weather's like in the summer. I'd have to go during the summer. I would not be able to handle the winter. Living in Florida all my life, I would not be able to handle winter. I'd have to go during the summer. They'd have to build some new airports, though. There's going to be so many Americans coming there. Whatever they have now is not going to cut it. They're going to need some. They're going to need some Trump hotels. They're going to need more hotel rooms because Americans are going to be lining up to go to Greenland. And can you imagine going to Greenland and you don't even need a passport, right? Because it'll be part of the United States. Pretty cool, huh? That's right. Now, on the morning show, which will be starting shortly, I'll be in the studio, and I'll be taking your calls on Greenland, and we'll be talking about everything that's being discussed in regards to it. There's a lot of other things to cover, too, but the lead story today is Greenland joining the United States. Imagine they join the United States. How the people of Greenland are going to be just so rich. They're going to be like Trump rich. The natives. They won't even work. They're going to have to import workers because they're going to be so rich from their share of all the natural resources of Greenland that we don't need. We just need the area for security reasons that Denmark's been stealing from them. They're all going to be millionaires. They're going to import workers. So, you know, if you are thinking of what you're going to do in college, or your kids or grandkids in college, get a degree in hotel management, because hotels going to be booming in Greenland once they become part of the United States. Oh yeah, these are really exciting times, guys. That we're very lucky to be living through this era of Trump, aren't we? We really are. So let me give me a yes or no. Do you agree with me that the question isn't whether or not Trump's going to make Greenland a part of the United States? It's just a matter of when and how, right? Greenland's going to become a part of the United States. Do you agree with that? Yes or no? Not whether you want it to, whether or not it's going to happen. Yes or no? I say yes too. I give that a big yes. Mm-hmm. Yep. Look at all those yeses. Yes, yes, yes. Yep. A lot of yeses. Look at that. The yeses have it. Yeah. It's a done deal. Done deal. I mean, what kind of claim does Denmark have? How do they even get it? I wouldn't be surprised if Denmark is doing business with Russia and China. A snow cone from Greenland, yeah. I know it's Greenland is pretty cold. It's like Hoth. I would definitely have to go during the summer. Look, I mean, pretty much everybody agrees that it's just a matter of when, not if. Mm-hmm. Another question I'm going to ask today on the show, is it true that the Muslim called the prayers plane in New York City? Because I've been seeing a lot of videos about it on X. Does Denmark really even have a Navy? Come on. Do they even have a Navy? How are they patrolling it? I don't think President Trump was kidding about the dog sled. They probably got a dog sled for the snow patrol. Or something, whatever they have. Mm-hmm. Viking ships, exactly. NATO can't do anything. It is so strategically important. You know, and yeah, President Trump is just resetting the whole world. You know, it'll put Iceland out of business. A lot of people go to Iceland on vacations, right? Nobody will be going to Iceland anymore. It's like when Cuba falls and becomes a democracy again, the tourism's going to be so huge, it's going to put the Bahamas out of business. But Greenland tourism will just go through the roof. No one will go to Iceland ever again. Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, it's the right thing to do. The world will be a lot safer when Trump takes Greenland and makes it part of the United States. It's just, you know, I don't know. Will it become a territory, or will they become like an independent nation under our protection? But they'll be Americans. Mar-a-Lago too in Greenland, yeah. A tour of Greenland? I don't know. Is there much to see? Snow? Oh, yeah, I'm excited about it. It's going to be a great thing when we take Greenland and make it a part of the United States. And the people of Greenland will be welcome as American citizens. That's right. They'll all be American citizens. Be very exciting. No, it's not. It's Denmark's country, and we're going to take it from Denmark and make Greenland great again. That's exactly right. Make sure that you subscribe if you're new to my channel. On the next stream, which will start shortly, I'll be in the studio taking live calls. And you can share your thoughts about Greenland. Oh. We will definitely welcome the people of Greenland as American citizens. Be very exciting. Oh, yeah. The liberal tears. The liberal tears. Did you see these Democrats with their candlelight January 6th vigil? Oh, my goodness. They look so pathetic. 45 degrees. Yeah, right now, this is a very cold day in Florida. It's 60 degrees right now in South Florida. That's pretty cold. 45 degrees below zero or above. Now, in Greenland, do they use the metric system? They may have to convert. I'm not sure. Does anyone know? Like Canada, do they use the metric system? They're going to have to convert. Yeah, to avoid confusion. That'll be the most difficult part of the transition, if they have to do that. Oh, yeah, they'll get a football team, basketball team, baseball team. Yeah. Oh, it's going to be so... The resorts are going to be wild. Maybe Trump will build an indoor golf course, the first indoor Trump golf course in Greenland. Trump Greenland Resort. Oh, man, I'd love to stay. Wouldn't you love to stay in the Trump Greenland Resort? They get expansion teams. Exactly. Exactly. Oh, they got to play hockey. That's sure. That's for certain. Yeah, they get a hockey team, baseball team, football team. Did I say basketball? One of everything. We'll even put in some pickleball courts for them. All indoor, of course. Do you think Trump would build an 18-hole PGA championship indoor golf course? That'd be crazy. That would be crazy. Oh, yeah. It's very good. Mm-hmm. Oh, it would be sick. It'd be so awesome. It would be so incredibly awesome. Who would have ever thought? Mm-hmm. There's fewer people in Greenland than attend an average Trump rally. It's not that many people there. It's really a very empty place. And Denmark has been stealing the natural resources from the natives since they've owned it. Believe me, the native people of Greenland do not like Denmark. They got to be plenty pissed off. And I don't think that's a stretch. All right, guys. Well, listen, I got to go get ready to be on the air. Make sure you subscribe and keep an eye out. The next stream will start shortly. I'll be in the studio taking your calls. Take care. Oh, yeah, curling, too. Yeah. They'll bring curling will become popular in America again if they're into it in Greenland.